Hi, today we're going to install the Avamore Oxymixx air gap dispenser. But before we get started, what we need to make sure is what's come in the box is what we've needed, and also we have our tools ready. So for tools, I like to have a drill, hammer, level, screwdriver, pair of side cutters, a nut driver, obviously a pen, and what comes with the unit, and you can see the unit here, is water inlet hose, discharge hoses, and also our pickups. It also comes with an instruction sheet and a diagram to help you in hooking up the chemical, because we're going to draw from just one chemical bottle to run various different dilutions and also two different flow rates or two different adductors. Okay, prior to any good install, you want to make sure you've laid out where you want to put the dispenser. It's got to be accessible for the operators so they can use it easily and safely, and also you want it close to a water source. Preferably you want it as a dedicated water line, but you want it close to that. So once we've decided this is where we're going to put the dispenser, we're going to grab our dispenser, take the cover off, and also remove these two tabs. Alright, so I've got the mounting bracket up. I've also drilled the safety screw, and we're just going to go through the dispenser briefly. As you can see, they're both air gaps. Yellow is our high flow, the gray is our low flow. Also, the unit comes pre-tipped, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, there's a couple of neat parts of this dispenser. Number one, for our water inlet, you'll notice it swivels up. That'll just make it much easier when you're hooking up your water inlet. The other thing is, this is a manifold, and with a couple of quick clips, I can take out the whole adductor system. With that out, I'm going to pop it up onto the wall, just manipulate it a little around the mounting bracket, as you can see, there, slide my black clips up, and I'll throw my safety screw in through that hole that I found. That can be a little tight, but it actually is really going to be beneficial to you, because if someone goes to yank it off the wall, it's just going to make it much harder for them. So, with that up, I'm going to put my manifold back in very simply. Thread down, line them up, and click. And you can hear them click. Next we need to do is we're going to hook up our pickup tubes. This is where we're having some of our challenges, because like I said, we're drawing from one bottle and we're going to wire it off similar to that and run it up to our dispenser. So I'm going to take off my tubing, grab my side cutters, make it easier. What we're going to do is we're going to start off on the high flow side. I'm going to slide a piece of pickup tubing on, and then I'm going to cut about here. There. Then I'm going to slide pickup tubing on. This one, cut approximately the same, slide it on here, about the same, slide it on here, and the last one, which I'll show you on the front of the dispenser, set up just for water, so you don't need a pickup tubing on the last one. So how are we going to do this? What we're going to do is start from the bottle and work our way up. How do we do that? We have a cap that's included. I'm going to slide that on. We have a weight. Weight helps keep this inside of the container, and a screen just to filter out anything that you may have dropped in or whatever. So there, it's going to the bottle. So we're going to measure from the bottle up. So I'm going to make up to, we're going from the ground or from wherever our rack is up to the dispenser. Then I'm going to thread it through the dispenser. I'm going to take the first of my barbed wires and put it on the end of here. Now, from there, you can see I'll be able to go to 2, but I need to go to 2 more. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to extend this barbed wire again with 2 more pieces of tubing. 1, and a cut. 2 and a cut. Now, when I put the 2 more of these wires in, it's going to give me access to go to 4 ports. So 1 wire goes in here, another wire in here. Then we're going to thread it, just kind of neaten it up, so you're going to have similar to this kind of view. At this point, what we need to do is put in some inline check valves. And you can see, you should be able to see an arrow on them. Pointing up. So that's going to be the flow of your chemical. And we're going to put them in each one of these. Apologize for the tightness, because it's a bit cool in this room. What this is going to do is maintain chemical prime up to each adductor. So it's going to make it a lot more accurate. And the last one. Now, all we have to do is have a small piece of tubing running from each check valve to the other end of the Y. So I'm just basically going to run, I can go on, cut, and onto one of these. We're going to pull it through a little bit to ensure it's nice and neat. Same again. Same again. And last one. Now we're just going to try and neaten this up as best as we can. And it's okay to pull that through the Y. I don't mind that at all. I just want to neaten it so when we close up our box, everything is nice and snug and safe. Sure not to tangle. I've got lots of clearance on the outside of the cabinet. Finally, we're going to hook up our water inlet. Like I said, there's some nice ease there. So, slide through, up, screw it in, tighten it down, pull it straight down, like that, voila. Pop on the cover, oh, sorry, forgot. Our high flow discharge hose, I'm going to slide that up and onto the adductor. Oh, gotta get that on. It's a bit tight because once it's on there, it's not coming off, I'm telling you. Then I'm going to pop our cover on. And there we go. Here's your locking mechanisms. And you're all ready to install. Pick up your product.